Okay, let's see. Hold on, I need a little shea butter. Ashy. How we doing today, family? How we doing? Can't have ashy elbows. So one thing I really wanted to talk with you guys about today is with everything going on right now, I feel like it's so easy to get sucked into social media, into Instagram, Twitter, whatever it is, the news maybe, and it takes up so much of your time, so much of your energy. And as of this morning, I've been like, you know what, I'm gonna set some boundaries with social media because I need to make sure that I'm taking care of myself and I am spending my time wisely. And I feel like now is really a time, for me at least, of making sure that I'm focused and that I am balanced and I'm zen and I'm grounded, because if I'm not taking care of myself, there's no way that I'm able to help other people, be a part of everything going on and helping out if I'm not taking care of myself first. And like for a few days, I was just so sucked into Instagram and it threw off my sleeping routine, and I was going to bed super late and it was hard for me to sleep, and I had so many thoughts racing through my head and just thinking about everything, and it can be a lot. It is a lot. And so what I had to do, and also with the mornings, I would wake up and I would check Instagram, like, okay, what's happening now? What are the updates? It's so easy to get caught up in everything. And so what I had to do basically this morning, I decided, well, actually it started last night. So last night what I did was I was like, okay, what do I need to do right now? First of all, I need to eat. I need to nourish my body. I had a headache yesterday, like it was a lot. So I made myself a nice meal. And then I came upstairs, I took a nice shower. I did a little shower meditation where you visualize the water cleansing your energy, cleansing just your whole mood, along with cleansing your physical body, right? And just closing your eyes. And in my showers lately, I've been doing breath work, deep breaths. And after I get out of the shower, I just feel so clean, not just physically, but energetically, on a spiritual level. I just feel so much more balanced. And so I did that and then came back into my room and I decided to just watch a show on Netflix, nothing dramatic or like conspiracy or anything like that, just something that could really help me to calm my mind and to keep me in a very restful energy. It's so tempting because there were a few times where I really wanted to get back on Instagram. It's almost like just a natural thing that my hand just goes back on Instagram. But yeah, I was watching Netflix. I was actually watching this Japanese reality show. It's called Terrace House. I don't know if you guys watch it. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. It's so good. And it's just like, it's chill. It's good vibes. It's not like anything dramatic or scary or like, but yeah, so I was watching that. And then I got the best night's sleep, you guys. I slept for a solid, I think I counted, it was like 8 hours. It was a nice 8 hours. I woke up feeling refreshed and energized. And I told myself, even in the morning, don't pick up your phone. And I meditated and I just rested in my bed for a little bit. And then I got up, I did my little morning routine, I brushed my teeth and did the whole thing. And I felt really good. And I made sure I ate before I did anything. It took me a while to go onto Instagram today. And I think it really helps, especially for my empaths out there, because it's really easy to absorb the energy around you, especially whether you live with other people or you're scrolling through social media. It doesn't have to be like physically in person. If you're scrolling through social media, it's really easy to absorb all of that energy and hold it as your own and feel it as your own. So it's really important that we are taking the time to set boundaries. And that also goes for people. If you're talking to people and it's a lot and it's too much, it's too heavy, allow yourself to communicate that you just need some space right now just to refuel and re-energize yourself and to just regain your balance a little bit. It's okay and it's healthy and it's not selfish to set boundaries. So setting boundaries with people if you need to, with certain conversations, and also setting healthy boundaries as far as social media. And that doesn't mean don't stay informed. Definitely stay informed because I think it's important to do that, but also prioritizing mental health, as I've been talking about is really important. So that's something that I've been working on today, really getting into kind of this new routine, because I almost feel like the routine, and I posted a video about it, my mental health morning routine, and yeah, that like went out the window for that went out the window for a few days, because it was like a lot. But I'm feeling better. I gotta say, I'm feeling better. And if you are someone out there who is having a hard time with taking in just all of this chaotic energy, I keep talking about energy because, you know, energy is everything. Everything is energy. And the more that we can zoom in and focus in and get a good handle on our own energy right now, and make sure we're staying grounded and we're staying focused and we're setting boundaries where we need to, and we're taking care of ourselves, pouring love and compassion into ourselves right now, the better that we can get up and get out and help where we are able to help right now. And one thing that I've definitely learned from the time that I was away from social media and not posting at all is that sometimes in life it is so damn necessary to just take the time that you need for you to heal, to take care of yourself, to focus inward, and to pour all of your energy into you, all of that love into you. And the thing is too, like, you can't feel guilty about it. It's not selfish, and you shouldn't feel guilty for doing that. And I definitely think it's a delicate balance right now with everything going on. And of course it's natural to want to help, and we should be helping, and we should be active, but it's also important to make sure that we're having our rest moments and we're having our breaks. And even if while all this is going down, you feel that like all you can do is survive the day, then that's okay too. And also something I want to say as well is, like, think about how important it is right now to also really be focusing on your goals as well, and not just improving your own self and self-improvement, but also the goals you have as far as your career and your dreams and your visions you have for yourself. Because the more of us that really focus on our dreams, and I'm gonna read something from a book I'm reading right now, and it puts it so well. And hold on, let me grab the book. Okay, let me see if I can find it. I know I highlighted it. This is You Are a Badass at Making Money. And she said something in here that resonated so deeply. Okay, here we go. If you guys have this book, which I know some of you definitely do because you were commenting on my Instagram post where I was reading it. This is on page 21. Our world now more than ever needs as many compassionate, creative, big-hearted, conscious people to be as rich as possible so we can turn this mother around. I love it. How good is that? I was like, whoa. Anyways, I love you guys so much. I hope you are taking care of yourselves. I hope you're doing well. You can also find me on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok. I've been posting more, and I'm feeling good. I'm excited to be here chatting with you guys, and I'm hungry. So I recently started eating tempeh again, and I found a recipe on Pinterest. Someone asked me sorry, there's so much going on up here. Someone asked me in my Instagram DMs how I find my healthy recipes. I love Pinterest. Pinterest is my place to find healthy recipes. And sometimes I'll just go in my fridge, and if all I have is like tempeh and rice, I'll literally go on Pinterest, type in tempeh and rice, and see what recipes come up. And that's how I basically do it. So I definitely want to have some tempeh. I've kind of been taking a break from my other proteins because I'm just sick of eating them every day. So I'm gonna try tempeh. We're gonna see what little meal we can whip up. But I did find something on Pinterest to make this baked crispy tempeh. I don't know, it sounds really good. So I'm gonna try that, and let's go see. Okay, so I have some rinsed lentils here. I'm gonna cook those. Definitely they taste better with veggie broth, or you could use chicken broth. But I have a sensitivity to garlic, and veggie broth has garlic in it, so I'm just gonna cook it in water and try and season it really well. So I'm gonna start with some lentils. I also have my tempeh here. This is flax tempeh, and I'm gonna cook this. Oh, it's so funny that there's broccoli on here because I literally just got out broccoli. So I'm gonna have tempeh, broccoli, and some lentils. So I'm gonna use this in my lentils. This is Herbs de Provence, I think is how you say it. It's really cool because it actually has lavender in it. Let me see if I can zoom in for you guys. Basil, thyme, rosemary, marjoram, lavender, fennel, and parsley. So I've been really loving this lately in my lentils, or if I make a soup, it's really good. Oh my gosh. I decided to add some carrots to my lentils. So I'm just gonna cut those up. I definitely want them to be small little bits, nothing too chunky. So I'm gonna cut them up pretty small. So this is the recipe I found on Pinterest. It said 3-ingredient crispy tempeh ready in 20 minutes. Looked really simple. And I think it requires nutritional yeast though, which I don't have, so I'm just gonna leave that out, but it's just the tempeh and tamari, which is gluten-free soy sauce. So I don't know, is it gonna be flavorful? I hope so. Let's try it. Okay, so here's the tamari. This is the low sodium one. I've got my tempeh, and I'm gonna drizzle that on there. Should be enough. So since I don't have the nutritional yeast, I'm just gonna add my own seasonings. Pepper, salt, cayenne, because I like my food spicy, paprika. You know, this would actually be really, this would actually be really good with barbecue sauce on it, and then you bake it and you have nice barbecue tempeh, but we just ran out of barbecue sauce, so I'm gonna put these on the same tray. I've got my broccoli here. I'm gonna add a little bit of avocado oil, drizzle that on top. Pepper, sea salt, and the tempeh. So on the recipe it says to put it in the oven on 380 for about 12 to 15 minutes. So hopefully that cooks the broccoli too. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop that in there now. Okay, so I just finished editing this video. I did not do an outro though, so I just wanted to end the video properly. I need to get into the habit of doing that, but I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you watched all the way to the end. Sending you guys lots of love, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, also feel free to follow me over on Instagram. I've been posting some content there. Yeah, love you guys. Bye.